welcome back to my channel. All right, let me get myself set up over here. To everybody that's watching, please give this stream a like. All right, where is it? Hold on, I'm trying to find my live. Okay, it's still saying upcoming. Thank you for the like, y'all. Why is this still saying upcoming? Hey, Evan, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Okay, so this won't be no crazy monotonous live. Hold on, can y'all see the ambiance? And I plan on coming back after this live to do live personal readings. But let me get into it. So, disclaimer, tarot fiction, alleged, believe what you believe. If you don't believe, it is what it is. Fight me in the comments if you need to. I don't care. But voice your opinion. I like to hear what you all have to say. Where is my lighter? Here we go. And yeah, so tonight we're going to get into a couple of things. And if you all have any questions in particular that you want to know about any of the persons on topic tonight, on topic, don't ask me about nobody that's not in that title or in that thumbnail, y'all. On topic. Now, it could be somebody in relation to the persons, you know, because I'm definitely thinking about doing something in regards to Gunna and Chloe Bailey. But other than that, you know, don't ask me about Ariana Grande. You don't see Ariana on the cover, do you? Anyway, so you all, disclaimer, tarot fiction, tarot, take it as entertainment. Also, check the pin comment below as well as the description box below for all the other stuff. It's not there yet for anybody that's watching it live, but pin comment below as well as the description box below for private readings, coaching, Sunday walk and read priority readings, Patreon, and what have you. I am going to be uploading some new stuff to Patreon, so become a patron of mine. My tiers are less than a cup of coffee. And my private readings are going on sale, super sale. So I haven't done the promo code yet, but for anybody that's seeing this afterward. But anyway, let's get into these readings. So, okay, let's not do that. I'm gonna end up burning off my little finger. All right. So, Young Thug and Gunna are facing RICO charges right now. And we just gonna get to the nitty gritty about it. Are they gonna do jail time? Like, what does that mean for them? Then what else? I know somebody asked some follow-up questions about what's his face, Kevin Samuels, who passed very surprisingly within the last week. And then Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So I've been doing more and more research into the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation, which is bizarre. I mean, that woman is cray, y'all. Super bizarre circumstances. So pretty much, who's gonna win? Will Johnny win his case? I personally think, you know, based on what I've been seeing and hearing and the, you know, watching the case play out, I think he will. But you never know. People love tears of a woman. So let's see. Universe, I thank you for the channel messages. Thank you for bringing clarity and accuracy to this live. Thank you for opening up the energies. I ask for a hedge of protection around all who are watching this live. The energies that I'm calling in this live, I ask for all negative energies to be banished out. And I ask that you bring forth clarity and accuracy of the message. Ashe. Thank you, universe. Okay. All right, now that we are ready. Ooh, I just love the plants. Look at that. That is so pretty. So Young Thug and Gunna. Let's get into it. Hold on, I want to pull up these Kevin questions. Viewer's choice. So if anybody has something that they feel like, ooh, ask this, ask this, ask this, feel free. I might just do it. Where the fricker fracker is that question? Okay. Somebody. I can't put your love on hold. Okay, that was Trey. Somebody wants to know, can you do a video on what really happened to Kevin Samuels if the girl that was with him had something to do with it? All right, so that's what we're going to ask, like the foul play question. But anyway, let's get into it with she's scary crazy. Yeah, she is scary crazy. There's something wrong with that Amber lady. All right, so let's get into it. So, universe, thank you for the channel messages. Spirit guides of Young Thug. So we're going to break down Gunna and Young Thug. Spirit guides of Young Thug. How is he feeling overall? What is his mental state like? Let's just get into that. I mean, I can't imagine that he's ecstatic, but let's see. Spirit guides of Young Thug. How is he feeling right now? What is his mental state? Spirit guides of Young Thug. Spirit guides and angels. How does he feel right now? What is his mental state? Okay. So this tells me, the Two of Cups flipped over, it tells me that he wants to make a deal of some sort. Or maybe his lawyers are urging him to make some type of deal to minimize sentencing. That's what I'm hearing with that one. Give me more information, universe. Thank you for these channel messages. Spirit guides of Young Thug. What is his mental state right now? Give me 2 cards. What is his mental state? Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. We have the 4 of Wands in the upright. And we have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Essentially, he's trying to lay low. I do feel a feeling of exhaustion. There's an energy here of disbelief on his end. And with this 4 of Wands, it's giving me the energy of he's doing what he's told. You know, like he's listening. He's doing what he's told. You know, he's holding his head low. He's, he's just like, it's like, I'm not trying to be, I'm just going to hold my head right now. That's what I get with that one in regards to his mental state. So let's see. Universe, will Young Thug have to do prison time? Is there prison time in Young Thug's future? Ooh, we got 3 cards. 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Interesting. Ooh, Page of Wands in the upright. Ooh, Tower card in the upright. High Priestess. Page of Swords in reverse. All right, if we're going to go straight off the cards and what I'm feeling from the energy, the 7 of Pentacles, this is giving me a yes, but it's not going to be very long term. It is giving me a yes. I do feel like there's going to be 1 to 2 years, especially 7 of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. It's definitely giving me a yes. And there's going to be some type of ruling coming soon with this Tower card. High Priestess, like, it's kind of like this energy, you all, where Young Thug is like, it's almost like knowing that you're guilty for something or about something and not denying it, but at the same time hoping that, if there, because there's going to be repercussions, because there's going to be repercussions, hoping that I just hope I don't get anything too crazy. But essentially what I'm saying here, will there be some prison time for him, for Young Thug? This is giving me a yes. And it's giving me about 2 years time that I'm seeing him serve. So that's what I'm getting with that one. Definitely, it's under 5 years. It's under 5 years. That's all I know. It's under 5 years. But I'm hearing more so 2 years time. So let's see about Gunna. So universe, thank you for the channel messages. Gunna spirit guides and ancestors. Tell me, what's Gunna's current mental state? state right now? What's Gunna's current mental state? How is he feeling? Give me 2 cards. Where is he mentally? Confusion. Moon card. Upright. Queen of Swords. There's this energy of isolation. Like, he's not isolated, but I don't feel like he's saying much. Like, there's this, like, energy of shock going through him. Like, just kind of like, is this really life right now? But I have not done anything. We have the 7 of Swords that came out in the reverse. And we have the 7 of Cups that came out in the reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse is telling me that he feels like he's out of options. He's kind of in this mental state of thinking that his career is over. That's what that's telling me. There's a lot of confusion. And then there's this energy of, you know, a lack of loyalty. He feels like there's a lack of loyalty towards him. And a kind of like, you know, a save myself type of energy. That's where he is right now. That's what I'm getting with that one. 6 of Pentacles in the upright tells me that he does have a lifeline out there, you all. So I don't think his fate will be the same as Young Thug's, but let's see. Universe, thank you for these channeled messages. Is Gunna going to do jail time? It's Gunna going to do jail time. Give me 2 cards. Is Gunna going to do prison? Any type of prison? Give me 2 cards. It's gonna do prison. Do prison. We have the Devil card in the upright. Is there any prison sentences? 5 of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Swords in the reverse. This is probation. Now, unfortunately, he's connected. And he is going to suffer some type of residual something because of his connections. That's this Devil card. But it's looking like something very light. It's looking like something like a prison. Now, in regards to his career, you all, I am feeling a bump in Gunna's career. So, all is not lost. It is not over for him. However, though, there is some type of attachment to some sort of repercussion in regards to the current case, which is looking like probation. So, and it's looking like prolonged probation, like maybe 5 years such. So I'm not getting prison time for Gunna, but I am getting something in regards to he's not easily detaching. He's not going to be able to easily detach himself from this case in particular. You know, there is something that will be required for him in regards to, you know, punishment or repercussion. And it's looking like probation. So that's what I have for that one. All right, so let's move on to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Let me see. Let me use a different deck. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So many of you already know Amber Heard is the ex-wife of Johnny Depp. They divorced back in 2016. Amber Heard is definitely, in my opinion, a bit sociopathic, a bit of a psychopath. I mean, the stuff that came out about her, that's coming out about her, just, it is wild. Hold on. I have, like, one of these cards is, like, the, what you call it, card on. Anyway, we're not going to worry about it. So, long story short, there's a current case between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and let's see who's going to come out the victor, who's going to win. So, universe, thank you for these channel messages. Give us deep insight into the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. Will Johnny win, or will Amber win? All right, we got the 7 Pentacles in the reverse. You want to know what does the jury think? That's a good one. We have the Tower. Tower is giving me the energy, which we know that the conclusion will be made soon, which I think at the time of doing this reading, what, 2.5 weeks from now? We have the Emperor in the upright. Okay. Interesting. And we have the Son of, or the Knave of Swords in the upright. All right, so, ooh, Here we go. 3 of Cups in a reverse. So what this is telling me, 7 of Pentacles, very draining case, especially for Johnny Depp in particular. This case is extremely exhausting. Tower card in the upright is telling me what we already know, that the decision will be made very soon. And if I'm not mistaken, Evan, I believe you told me it was like the 26th of May. So we're going to find out very soon. They're going to find out very soon. Now, the energies that I'm feeling you all with Johnny Depp, there's a lot of hopefulness on his behalf. And even Amber's kind of feeling like, I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. But all in all, it's a very draining situation. This case is very exhausting for Johnny. I'm getting a lot of energy of a lot of emotionality that's going on. 3 of Cups, like, yeah, just overly emotional about this. This is definitely a topic of discussion that comes up for Johnny, you know, outside of this case, you know, outside of the courtroom. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of tears here. There's a lot of water sign energy that's going on. This Emperor in the upright and this Page of Swords in the upright is telling me that this case is going to work, is going to go in the favor of Johnny Depp. So who's going to win? Amber versus Johnny. It's going to be ruled in favor of Johnny. So Johnny's going to win this case. However, though, not without the emotional toil. Like, I am seeing major emotional toil here. Like this, who, like, you all, like, it feels heavy. I can feel it in my heartstrings. Like, it feels heavy. It feels like, you know how, like, when you're going through something very deeply detrimental, or when you see, like, presidents, and after their, like, presidential reign, they come in looking youthful and vibrant, and then when it's all said and done, they end up with, like, you know, crazy gray hair and this, that, and the other. That's what I'm feeling for them. Hold on. Yeah, I don't like that lighting. That's what I feel for Johnny. So it's going to be ruled in his favor, but not without it. This is something that I'm feeling is going to have a lasting emotional toil on him. That's what's coming with that one. So let's see what the jury thinks. Thank you for asking that question, Evan. So universe, thank you for the channel messages. What does the jury think about this case? What does the jury think about this case? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the upright. So definitely now the jury has a lot of sympathy towards Johnny with that Queen of Pentacles. A lot of sympathy. I do feel like, you know, like, of course, you know, like, you can't, you know, be or appear biased, but at this point there is some biases that I'm picking up from the jury. So definitely there's a lot of sympathy towards Johnny as more comes out about the case. Does Amber Heard truly believe everything she is saying, or is she intentionally exaggerating and being upfront? Let's see. How does the jury feel about the case? We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. We have the Hermit card in the upright. Then you have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of compassion more so towards Johnny. Definitely when it comes to this case and how they're feeling about Amber. There's a lot of energy of, once again, exhaustion. Like, oh, can we... It definitely feels like, can we just be done with this? I definitely feel like more than half of the jury, or at least half of the jurors, have pretty much decided on where they're standing with this based on the evidence that's been presented. Because it's kind of like this energy of, well, you know, what more do we need to see to know that it is what it is? Let's call a spade a spade. The Hermit card, yeah. This is that covert energy of at least half of the jurors know without a shadow of a doubt, like, okay, I've seen enough. Evidence is pointing where it is. And then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of, when the decision is made and the jurors give their explanation, it is going to be some type of heartfelt, like, type of energy, like, you know, it is without undeniable belief that we find and we feel and da-da-da-da-da. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. Last question about Johnny Depp and Amber. Does Amber Heard truly believe everything she's saying, or is she intentionally exaggerating and being untruthful? So let's see. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. Amber Heard, spirit guides. and ancestors. Is Amber lying on purpose, or does she truly believe what she says? What's going on? Amber lying on purpose. What is this? The Knight of Swords. Oh, this is telling me she's talking out the side of her neck. Look, 8 of Swords. She's definitely being restrictive. This is definitely a covert energy. And all these swords is giving me like a narcissistic energy. I'm surprised I'm not seeing like a king or queen of swords in a reverse position, because it's very narcissistic. We got the 2 of Cups in the upright. She's definitely lying. She's definitely lying. And I do get this energy of her feeling defeated at the moment. Like, damn. Like she knows that she's losing. And she feels defeated. Give me one more. Is she intentionally lying, or does she believe what she's saying? She's definitely talking out the side of her neck. Yeah. Yeah, she's being very controlled. So this is a very contrived. That's what I'm feeling with this. The things that she's saying are very contrived. So it's not, yeah, these are lies. These are things that some of these things that she's come up with, what these cards are telling me, is kind of feels almost like it's on the spot. I'm sensing the energy of, you know, her story changing slightly, or details changing enough to where it's like, I thought you said it was this, but now you said it was that. You said it was 3 o'clock, now it's 7 o'clock. Like, what's going on? You know, stuff like that. So definitely she doesn't believe, like, she's cognitively lying. So there's a definite, like, there's a intelligence here about her that, you know, like, I'm not picking up the energy of a, you know, of a stupid woman in regards to how she's trying to go about this. But it's just that, you know, it feels like one of those situations where karma is not on her side and her luck has run out. And so now the things that were covered are being, you know, brought to light. That's what that is. Then that makes a lot of sense, Evan. She's been diagnosed with borderline and histrionic by one forensic psych, and PTSD by another one on her team. Borderline, now, because even with borderline, like with her having borderline personality disorder, and who knows, there's something there. Like, there's, you know, not, and this is in no way me evaluating her. I'm not giving any, you know, I'm just saying based on what I've seen, read, observed, and, you know, I would say, you know, not, like I said, not like an official diagnosis, but borderline doesn't seem off the mark, you know. But the thing about it is, you know, when we're dealing with things like borderline personality, when we're dealing with, you know, like these different disorders, it doesn't mean that, you know, like there's a level of intelligence there. So it's not like, you know, the person, you know, is doing it because it's like, oh, they believe this. Like, this person knows exactly what they're doing. And borderline, histrionic, these are all things that are, you know, adjacent to narcissistic disorder. Like, you know, you got somebody like who's close to histrionic. And I love her with everything in me. Mariah Carey is somebody who would be very close, you know, once again, not diagnosing her, but if I had to guess, probably has some histrionic going on. And that's a level of, you know, narcissism. Now, not all narcissism is, you know, like, you know, when we think narcissist and, oh, just the devilish of the devils, you know, because somebody like Mariah, where there's a histrionic, you know, diagnoses there. It's more so, you know, like you could, once again, how Mariah goes about life is not how Trump is going about life, who's definitely a textbook narcissist. So her having borderline personality disorder and histrionic disorder and PTSD, well, we all got PTSD, okay? Is no excuse for her blatantly telling lies. It's not a psychosis. You know, she's not out of her mind. This just means that she knows even more what she's doing, and that she just don't really care as much, you know, because borderline goes into that era of, you know, like, once again, these are like, you know, adjacent to things like, you know, to other psychopathies of, like, you know, sociopath and stuff like that. So all that means is that she just don't give no dams, you know, but based in the, you know, mental health stuff that she's going through. So it's not like a disorder where it's affecting, like, you know, neurological things. Like, if anything, like, this woman's sharp as a tech. So yeah, and then the PTSD, like I said, we all going through PTSD. I got PTSD, but I'm not out here, you know, trying to ruin the life of somebody. But anyway, so let's get into Oh, you're very welcome, Evan. You know, I'm gonna break it down. That's because it's like, you know, outside of like honestly, if I didn't have a career in mental health, I wouldn't know to what degree what these things mean. But it's like a lot of times, you know, or even when people go like, oh, I'm bipolar. And it's like, well, that's no excuse for you to be a fucking asshole. Like, bipolar is a mood dysregulation disorder, which means that things may affect you more deeply. You know, you might have an instance where there's an impulse control or a lack thereof, but by no means does it mean that you got the leeway to be evil. That's something else. You know, it's like, if it is something going on, that ain't bipolar. You know, like, nah, don't do that. So, you know, bipolar doesn't mean I'm an asshole disorder. Like, nah. All it means is that you have a harder time regulating your emotions than the average person, you know, like something that may be, you know, a little bit shocking to me may be detrimental to you, you know, or when you on highs, you on these grand highs, but never does it mean be an asshole. Like, I hate when people, you know, and I know I don't went off on a tangent, but I hate when people, you know, utilize like, you know, mental wellness and mental health as a crutch to be, you know, asswipes and evil people. I'm like, nah, that's you. You the devil all on your own. You just got demons. That's what that is, because it ain't bipolar. Hey Kelly, how are you? So let's get into this last question, which was about I was going to say Kevin Hart. You came right on time, Kelly. Let's get to this last question, which is about Kevin Samuels. So people wanted to know if it was foul play in his passing. That was the viewer's choice for this one. So let me pull up the question. And once again, for those that are watching, if you got something that you want to ask that I may not be touching on in this particular questionnaire, because I really only have like one huge question. One question. Oh, goodness, no. Where did this water come from? Messing up my cards. Yeah, I only really got one question in particular for about Kevin. So let's see. Let's see if the woman has something to do with his death. Now, honestly, I don't think so, but ooh, you said mysterious people who died at the resort on vacation. Kelly, what resort did they pass at? Hey, Miss Tay Tay. Yeah, please inform me. What resort was this? Or I'm gonna have to Google that. Universe, thank you for these channel messages. Give us more insight into Kevin's passing. Spirit guides and ancestors of Kevin Samuels. Kevin's spirit, because the body dies, but the spirit doesn't, you all. We have a mind, body, soul, and spirit. The spirit exists even if the soul becomes corrupt. That brightness that you see in people's eyes, that brightness that you see, that glow that you see in people, that's the soul. That's our soul. For anybody that's wondering what's the difference between the soul and the spirit, that just overall, that spark, that brightness. You ever look behind somebody's eyes and you see like children. When you look behind children's eyes, there's this everessence of light. It's a constant luminous. Even when kids are like sad and depressed and, you know, like been hurt, there's this, you know, and that's essentially when we're taking away a kid's innocence, when their innocence is ripped away from them. You know, it's a piece of their soul that's gotten taken away. But that everessence that you see behind a child's eye and behind adults, you know, like that one person where it's like, man, it's just, there's a spark. That's the soul. That is the soul, people. Our spirit is our being, is who we are. You are a spirit, and your spirit has chosen the physical body that you're embodied in right now as how you've come to this plane. Because, you know, as we all know, on this earthly plane, you need a body. In order for this, you know, in order for the spirit to roam, you need a body. Now, Kevin's spirit is still, you know, our spirits never die. His spirit is just a part of the ether now. But definitely the man had lost his soul somewhere along the way. It's a sad thing. And I know everybody got the, you know, and I'm not, you know, giving out great empathy towards, you know, Kevin. I'm just not, at the same time, I'm not about to be gloating in the death of a person. That's just not my thing. But the man had lost his soul a long time ago. That spark, that, you know, I don't know when, where, how, but you know. So I said all that to say, hold on to your souls, and we're going to ask Kevin's energy directly about this question, because Kevin's energy is up and popping, y'all. Our energy never dies. Energy can never be destroyed. It's neither created nor destroyed. It just simply circulates around. Shout out to all my physics people. And then same for with his spirit. His spirit is energy, just like all of ours. So we're going to ask his energy directly. We're going to ask Kevin. So I know y'all didn't come here for this, for a seance. What? You came here for some answers. Now we about to dip into a seance. Make sure y'all ready for this now. Don't get scared. But I don't do this real often. I don't be talking to folks energy after they pass real often. But we're going to get into it. So, but first I got to do some saging. I got to hit this sage real quick. Universe, I thank you for the channel messages. I invite in this live the energy of Kevin Samuels for the purpose of gaining knowledge and clarity on what occurred the night that his body ceased operating on this earthly plane. I pray that you cover this live from all negative energies, any entities that do not belong here, any negative entities. Please cover us all in love and peace and mercy, and banish out all evil entities, any entities that have any malice. I banish them in a name that is all pure and holy. Ashe. Okay. Y'all ready now, right? Y'all ready? That's a good one. I'm going to ask that too, Kelly, like if he thought his time was coming up. Ooh. Kelly, you are ready. You said, was Kevin really gay or on the down low? He was trying to change his direction towards the black woman a week before he died. You said the Bahama Sandals Resort? I'm going to have to look into that one. Since I'm going to be doing like a live reading once a week. We do conspiracy theories too. Because I've been watching the Marilyn Monroe thing, and I did readings about her, but it had me thinking about, I don't know, now this is a little old, you know, y'all, I used to watch old school movies with my mom, but it was an actress named Natalie Woods, who essentially, Christopher Walken, he's still around, he's still doing movies, but the word on the curb is that he helped murder her, so it wasn't no accidental drowning. But anyway, let's get into Kevin. I know somebody emailed me too about a reading they want me to do. So let's see. Universe, I thank you for the channel messages. Kevin's spirit guides and ancestors, but the spirit of Kevin Samuels. Was there foul play with the woman you last spent time with? Oh, you do know who Natalie Wood is? Okay, Kelly, because I know sometimes I be going back and people be like, girl, who the f is Harry Belafonte? I'm going to need you to stop with these old ass names. Yeah, but I definitely want to do a reading surrounding her death. Because it has long been rumored that that was not an accident. It was definitely not an accident. And because she was deathly terrified of water and drowning, like she did not like water, aside from a shower, that it wasn't plausible that she would decide to just take a little, you know, a little side boat back to the shore. They were like, that doesn't even sound like her. So I'm gonna get into that one soon, but let's get into Kevin. So was there foul play on the last night with the woman involved? Was there foul play with Kevin? I can't want to say Kevin Hart. I feel like it could be name association, or it could be the fact that, you know, who knows? Kevin Samuels could have been a fan. But we got the death card in the reverse. We got the magician card. Ooh. Y'all, when I tell you the spirits be talking to me, I'm hearing, nah, she was just there to fuck. Excuse my English. I'm trying not to be a potty mouth. Oh, no wonder. That's my plant. That's the... Y'all couldn't figure out where this water was coming from. That's the plant. But yeah, excuse my English. I'm trying not to curse like a sailor. I've been allowing myself to be more expressive. But I've been expressing a lot. But we got the death card in the reverse. We got the magician card in the reverse. We got the 9 of cups in the upright. We got the sun card Now, we got the Four of Pentacles. Now, here's the thing. I'm not hearing that she had anything directly to do. You said you real, it's okay, LOL. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I'm not seeing in these cards that she like fed him pills or something like that. But here's what I'm getting right here that's kind of throwing me off about the situation. Nine of Cups in the upright, Sun card in the upright. Now, remember the question was there any foul play involved with the woman? Like, did she cause his death? Nah. Death card, Magician, reversed. No, she didn't cause his death, but something right here is telling me she did not help the matter. Like, I feel like it wasn't the sex that killed the man. It definitely was things that was leading up to the sex. And it's honestly feeling like, look, Four of Pentacles, it's feeling like substances. Like, I don't know, like, it's feeling like it could have been like some type of substance. Now, here's the thing. I don't necessarily think it was an illegal drug. It doesn't necessarily feel like an illegal drug. I'm getting something in regards to, like, you know, there was definitely some alcohol there. It's honestly feeling like a mixture of a concoction of things that shouldn't have been mixed, if you all are catching it. So, like, you know, let's say, you know, you having a cocktail, you know, you throw back a couple of drinks, and then, you know, let's say you pop your pain medication, or you pop in your heart meds. And then let's say then you decide to take on, you know, a couple of monster drinks, because I am picking up caffeine in his body at the time of passing. And then let's say, you know, you about to get down to it. You know, y'all getting busy. Y'all, you know, get your little freak on, whatnot. And all that excitement now done stopped your heart. So it's not a thing of her like purposefully, you know, like, ooh, let me go spike the drink. Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Definitely I'm getting the energy. She was very shocked. But what I am getting is there was like a succession. There's a buildup of a bunch of things that kind of like sparked her as like, you sure you want to take that with that? Or you sure you want to do that with that? And she did not say anything. Now, I'm not saying it's her responsibility to have said, hey, do you want to, you know, do you want to pop pills, drink alcohol, do, you know, do Red Bull drinks and take a, you know, and take tequila shots. It's not that one, because it's something where she thought it was like odd, kind of like, ooh, okay, that's a lot, you know, like, whoa, your system holding, ooh, gosh, you know, but nothing that she thought would take him out. That's what I'm getting with that. And now, here's the thing. What I'm hearing is, because I do feel like I'm hearing somebody's energy say, well, why did he do all of that? Like, what was with all of that? He was trying to have some energy. I'm getting an energy of Kevin being very exhausted that day in particular. I mean, like, the body feels tired. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, my body is tired. I'm feeling, and I'm also getting the energy of, like, you know how, like, when you, not just your body is tired, but you're sleepy. And now the person that he was with, I am picking up it was a paid service now. It was a paid service. But what I'm also picking up is he much rather have went to sleep that night. That's the deal. He was tired, y'all. And it was kind of like, well, I'm paying for this. I might as well, you know, you know, like, I didn't pay for you to come over here and just sleep with me. You know, like, literally go to bed next to me. I wanted to have, you know, I want to utilize what I paid for, you know. That's the energy that I'm getting off of him. So, no, I'm not picking up foul play. It honestly is looking like an unfortunate circumstance, like in real life. Like, the man, you know, it was too much going on and his heart stopped, you know, too much excitement and the heart stopped, you know. So, and that's not any gloating in that, you know. But yeah, like, it's a way to go out. But what I am saying, yeah, Nine of Cups and the Sun card, she, excuse me, she thought something was like off, but not enough to where she was like, it didn't look alarming. That's what it was. It wasn't expected. It didn't look alarming. But I am getting that there was a lot of exhaustion leading up to, you know, his actual passing. And he was doing things to kind of force himself to stay awake. That's what's coming up with that. You said he was drinking a lot of Red Bull. Yes, drink. Yeah. And like, and I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Like, I drink coffee like it's going out of style. But every time I hear a story about somebody and when caffeine is involved, because, you know, I've definitely been known to, like, if I can't get my hands on coffee, I have me a Red Bull, or I have me, you know, some type of energy drink, which will send your heart into overdrive. I mean, like, literally, you want to know what it feels like to vibrate. Okay? So definitely it had me in a situation, because, like, I've heard of athletes passing because they've downed too many energy drinks or too much caffeine, because essentially that's all that is caffeine, you know, and sugar. So it definitely had me going back to, because the last few days I've been, you know, I got an early work day. I'm like, ooh, I need energy. Once again, that feeling of exhaustion. I need to just be able to go. I need to be able to be up, you know. So I'm going into Starbucks getting ventis. That's a 20 ounce full of 20 ounce. And we talking about Starbucks. You know, they put crack in their coffee. I don't care what they say. They put crack in that coffee because that coffee will have you literally levitating, okay? And to think, drinking 20 ounces of that. And then once you get used to 20, you start 24. I remember one time they had a 40 ounce. Like, it's plenty of times where I was like literally testing my body and its limits drinking that much damn caffeine. So now I'm definitely back down to either stopping, you know, like yesterday I didn't have any coffee at all. I had a small headache today. So I did 6 ounces of coffee, literally I have these espresso cups. 2 espresso cups, and each espresso cup only holds 3 ounces of liquid. And that's it. I was like, this is enough, and then I'm done. And then tomorrow, I don't plan on having any coffee because I'm like, that caffeine will take you out now. So let's see. Right, Evan? Starbucks will have you literally. Y'all want to know what it feels like to vibrate? Have you some Starbucks. You'll be on a whole different frequency. You'll be seeing into space. But let's find out. Kelly wants to know, was he really gay? And did he know his time was coming? So let's see. Kevin's energy. Was Kevin Samuels hiding his sexuality? Was he homosexual? Ooh, it's going to be people watching the replay. Mad if this answer come out unfavorable. Did Kevin Samuels, Kevin's energy, did you have any homoerotic feelings? Did you have any homoerotic feelings? Give me 2 cards. Ooh, look at y'all, see how these cards are jumping? Now, this could very much so be a no, but there was times where he questioned things. He might have found himself attracted to a man or two. But I do want to say this disclaimer, and once again, not shaming anybody's sexuality. I did the same thing with Diddy's reading, like saying, like, you know, like Diddy definitely likes some dick. Like, we not even about to play. Diddy definitely like dick, okay? Alleged. But that's not the source of ridicule. Like, Diddy wanting penis, you know, big black cock. Like, we not gonna jump on him for that. What was terrible about, you know, Diddy's situation was that Diddy liked to take alleged, according to the streets, his big black cock. You know, he liked to steal peen, which made it's still a crime, whether it's a man or a woman, it's still a crime. So, you know, with Kevin, like, if he wanted, you know, if he wanted to suck on penis, like, you know, that's his prerogative, you know. Hey, you know, that's probably the one thing me and him had in common. You know, we both like peen. But so that's not a source of ridicule. But I do think a lot of his rhetoric was fueled into some type of hatred towards women in general, not just black women. Like, and I do feel when people are that hatred towards, you know, the opposite sex, is because maybe there's some undercover, covert energies because they can't do what the opposite sex usually do. You know, the opposite sex that are into the opposite sex. If you catch me. Evan said, I'm spicy today. It's unfortunate he was really young. Yeah, 56 is young as hell to die. 56 is super young. Like, honestly, like, anything under 80, in my opinion, is too young to leave. Like, and I know some of y'all like, but 70 something. Nope. Anything under 80 is too young to go. At least 85, you know, that's a full life. But we got the 10 of wands in the reverse. We got the 8 of wands in the upright. We got the 2 of swords in the reverse. Was he gay? I'm getting angry. We got the Knight of Cups in the upright. We got the Star card. Now, I know y'all see these cards, but here's the thing. I'm not getting outwardly that he was full-on homosexual. It feels more so like the energy of there could have been some questioning. There could have been some, like attraction there for sure. That's what I'm getting with that. There was some type of closeness that he felt with, some type of ease that he felt more so with men. And not just like a, my fellow man type of thing. There was some attractions there. However, though, I do still sense a very strong attraction to women, like a very strong sexual attraction to women. So I would say in the LGBTQ plus spectrum, he would be more so questioning, more so like I can see like feel the energy of, maybe trying something to see like, oh, okay, I've noticed these feelings in me. I've noticed this attraction. Let me see if there's any deep merit to this attraction that I'm having to another man. But not enough that I'm feeling the energy of him settling down with a man. I feel like if Kevin was going to settle down with someone, it was going to be with a woman. But I also feel the energy that if Kevin, has and needed to see what that thing was doing, if that thing was thanging, if Jesse Williams was swinging that thing, like, he was not going to be shy about experimenting in those cases. Like, he has found the male physique attractive, and I don't blame him. The male physique is attractive. It is. Like, yes. So. Yeah, definitely an emotional connection with a man, Kelly. This King of Cups, definitely a deep emotional connect. But it feels like one of those things where it's like, and this also could be from, yes, girl, Jesse Williams. It's all on the internet, all on Twitter. Like, let me see what this hashtag. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go get me some Broadway tickets. Hold on, real quick. Man. Anyway, let me come back, Victoria. Bring it back. Bring it back. But definitely, I'm seeing a deep emotional involvement. With just men in general. There's a passion that's there, but you know how like also Kevin Samuels is that's Gen X. Almost hell, Gen X, late Gen X going into baby boomer. That's a whole different like generational thought of things where it's like yeah, he may have had these, emotions simmering, and that could have like, fueled a lot of anger in him. One, because it's like, how the hell do I be who I want to be? And I'm still worried about the ridicule that comes with being that person, despite this being 2022. But once again, we're talking about a whole different other generation, because when Kevin Samuels was like, young and popping early 20s, this is what, the late 80s, early 90s? And nah, it was not like that. Like, it was, you cannot be loud and proud. I mean, yeah, you could be out, but you wasn't out like you are now. So, still going off of that stigma, he probably, this is a lot of stuff that was probably dug in and rooted within him. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, I think his family has a military background, or he was a military kid or something like, I don't know. But all I know is now, if it was some stuff involving the military, oh, hell no, you better not. You better not be revealing, your innermost thoughts, wanting to make sweet, sweet love to another man. Like, once again, we already know what's going on and how many people have had to push for that type of equality in the U.S. military. So, yeah. I definitely feel like there's without a doubt evidence here that he's had homoerotic, feelings. And that was a piece of him. But I do feel like, once again, in regards to settling down, I do feel like it was more so definitely leaning to a woman. And there is a lot of high sexual attraction to women still. So I guess in a sense, it doesn't even really feel like bisexual, but more so, I guess he's closer to bisexuality. Because even then, this thing that he felt with men, it feels more like a questioning. And okay, let me try to figure out if these questions are what I think they are. So let me try it with another man. But I'm feeling more of a deeper connection to him, and a sexual connection, that is, between him and women. But I mean, aside from that, I don't know about the emotional part, because definitely he did not like women. So that's what I'm getting with that one. And then your last question was, did he expect any of this to happen? Did he know it was his time? Now, before I even pull these cards, Kelly, I do not think he thought it was his time to go. Like, even when I heard it, I was like, what type of late April Fools is this? Like, this is just crazy. But let's see. With stuff like that, every time you hear people passing super young, you know, it's like, cherish life. And like I said, that was a sad way to go because, you know, he did not have the prettiest of images, and to leave that behind, it's like, ooh. But let us find out. Universe, thank us. Thank you for the channel messages. Did Kevin know that it was his time to go? Did he sense it? Did Kevin know that it was his time to go? Did he sense it? Give me 2 cards. Did Kevin know that it was his time to go? Did he sense it? Give me 2 cards. Did Kevin know that it was his time to go? Give me 2 cards. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you know the crazy thing is, when I told Kelly, when I told my sister that he had passed, and I told her, I was like, I just did a reading on it too. And I was like, the reading is confirming it. And she was like, really? And then she had went to his page. She was like, but he just posted da-da-da-da. You know, like, and it wasn't seeming like gloomy. Like, it wasn't like, you know how sometimes before somebody's untimely pass, it's like they have that one little ominous tweet. Like, you know, like, ooh, I hope I'm remembered as somebody great. You know, like something like, ooh, that's a spooky thing to say. How would you know? But his seemed like, you know, like a regular old day. It's like, you know, ooh, scary nonetheless. Cherish life, y'all. Cherish the day. That's all I'm gonna say. With all of this, let this be a tale. You want to leave a legacy of love, not, you know, hatred, not disruption. But cherish every day, every single day. But I'm speaking long life over everyone, including myself, that is watching this broadcast. So long, healthy life. Not just long life, but long, healthy life. All your limbs, all your body parts, just healthy. And if you ain't got all your limbs and all your body parts, you still healthy. You still can be healthy. You running with no legs, like literally. But healthy mind, body, soul, and spirit. That's what I'm praying over everybody. Ashe. Knight of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands in the upright. He did not think that was his last day. That's what I'm saying with that. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. He did not think that, look, Queen of Pentacles reverse. He didn't think this was his last day, but it dawned on him that at the time, okay, so here's the thing. He didn't walk into this day or that situation with the woman that he was with that night thinking like, oh, this is the end. That's not the first time that Kevin has called on a lady of the night, you know, or services, you know. And once again, no shame to anybody, you know, in sex work. But this ain't the first time he's dealt, you know, he's had private services, if you catch what I'm trying to say. So no, he didn't think that this was going to be it. However, though, it did dawn on him very briefly. I'm getting about 20 minutes before he actually fully passed that, oh, damn, something's wrong. And that's when it, so in a sense of, did he go into thinking like, you know, was it like a week prior he thought like, oh, damn, you know, life is about, nah, nope. This man thought he had at least another 20 more years to go kicking, you know, maybe more. But it became very clear. He became scared and conflicted. And I'm also picking up tears. Look at this Ace of Cups. I'm picking up tears. Like, he became scared and conflicted because he did not want to go. He absolutely did not want to go. I mean, and that, at his, like, he was still too young to go. You know, when we think about, like, age-wise of leaving. He did not want to go, but when he realized, there was tears coming out this man's eyes. That's what I'm feeling with that. When he realized, like, oh, damn, this is something else. There was something I'm feeling in the passageway of my throat, like being choked up, like I can't breathe. Yeah, it's sad. That's it. It's sad. There's this energy of, like, I can't breathe right now. Like, I can breathe me, but, like, I can feel something, like, my throat is choked up. And disclaimer, you all, because I'm getting a very descriptive vision of the time leading up to him passing. So once again, if you know, if you don't want to, like, you know, envision this, but this is what I'm hearing. There's a restriction of his energy. Now, here's the thing too. This is all within 20 minutes of his actual, leaving of the body, his spirit actually leaving his body. Part of this, you all, started happening because I'm also getting that as he realized, like, oh damn, something's going on with my heart. Something about an arrhythmia, is it? I don't know if he had an arrhythmia, like, prior to like just in general, like aside from his because he went into cardiac arrest, but I think he might have had arrhythmia or something like that, something going on with the heart, an irregular heartbeat or something like that to begin with, but something like that. But also I'm picking up that he worked out, like he liked to jog, like that was his thing, something like that. That's what's coming out. But anyway, back to what was going on these last 20 minutes. It became apparent to him then that, oh damn, I don't think I'm going to make it. And it's more so when I'm picking up the energy of hoping that this wasn't the end, like, because he wasn't ready to die. So like literally there's the energy of like praying to God, like, please, no, 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 no. That's what I'm getting with that. Like, it's a praying to God, no, 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 this can't be it. And then there's tears falling out of this man's eyes. And here's the thing too, you all, a part of kind of what I feel like accelerated, he started to panic. That's what I'm picking up. He started to panic. Like, there's a shortness of breath. Like, literally in my throat right now, it feels like a restrictedness. Like granted, I can breathe well, like inhale, exhale. But there's it feels like I'm choked up right now. There's a restrictiveness. So he started to panic, and that started to cut off, minimize his breathing. And so essentially what I'm getting, what also played into this, the cardiac arrest is, like the restricted breathing, which was caused by the panic, and crying. And so it became kind of clear to him now. It came clear to him like there's a strong possibility, ooh, damn, this is the end within those 20 minutes. But I am sensing like a praying to God, a hoping to God, please no. So it's one of those situations, like he knew it, but at the very bitter end where it was like, oh, fuck, damn, like, what is this? And then there was a pleading with God. So definitely there was a start. It's something about his grandmother. I feel like he called on the name of his grandmother. Because it's this weird energy. Once again, he did not go out wanting to leave. It wasn't like, oh, okay, I'm going to accept the sweet death now. But something about his grandmother is coming up. Like calling on his grandmother, I guess it almost felt like a place of comfort. Like, okay, well, I'll get to see Grandmama again. And ooh, child. Y'all, I don't know what emotions he had with his mom or the closeness, but that he was closer to his grandparent than he was to his mother. That's what I'm picking up in this energy. So there was a lot of hurt and bitterness that this man lived through, which of course it showed itself in its rhetoric. But I feel like there's something about a thought of peace that came in these last moments when he realized, oh damn, it's looking like a 80%. I'm about to leave tonight. No pack bags, no IDs, nothing. We just about to go. Something about his grandmother. He called on his grandmother. His grandmother name came up in his mind, where he said it. That's what I'm getting with that one. So, that, hey, Angelica, hey, girl. I'm so happy you popped in. Oh, gosh, y'all. See, this is why, like, y'all don't understand, like, the exhale I just had. Wow. See, this is the thing. It kind of spooks me, I'm not going to lie, when I do the channeling of the passed on. Yes. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that is deep. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Lady, how are you? Yes. Oh gosh, y'all, that took so much. See, that's why it takes me 5 years and 12 days to do them what if readings. And I don't know why I even started those Celebrity Beyond the Grave readings, because that took a lot out of me. I am like breathing. Thank you, Kelly. Hold on. I gotta come back. Come back centered. Let me close up this energy, y'all. Let me close up this energy. Cause oh my gosh, y'all, I feel like it's so crazy. I feel like crying right now. Like I feel like boo-hooing my damn eyes out right now. I didn't clear up this energy. Cause like I said, like it's unfortunate that that's the space that he dwelled in when he was here. And there's a, but like I said, I can't, like, the man was not Hitler, I can't like relish in the death of somebody whose opinion I don't agree with. Like literally at the end of the day, like what many people should have did was just turned him off. Like stop paying attention, don't listen and shit, But it's sad what hurt can do when you allow it to seep into your soul. And essentially his spark, and I told y'all the soul is that glimmer behind your eye. That's your soul. His soul was taken away a long time ago, and I'm definitely feeling that, I don't know when the passing, of his grandmother was, but that was a closer relationship for him than his actual mom. And there's a coldness that feels like it started to swell up when she left this earthly plane. And I do feel like there were things about him in childhood, like things that, once again, may come off as a bit queer or metrosexual, so to speak, less masculine, that his grandmother, like, how grandparents are, like, oh, baby, leave that boy alone. Whereas, there's some type of energy of, like a, men don't cry. Like there's a toughness. Like there was a lack of compassion showed towards him in developmental years, like don't do that, and not giving the kid an explanation. Like don't do that because I don't want you to hurt yourself, or that's stupid. Why would you do some stuff like that? Or that's some sissy situation, like stuff like that. There was a lot of ridicule from adults within his developmental years, both male and female, telling him like, only bitches do that, don't do that, like some crazy stuff. And that's why we got to be, honestly, we have to watch how we talk to people, children and adults, adults too, hell, like we just have to watch how we talk to people, because we are fragile beings. As strong as we are super damn fragile. And literally I've seen a lot of people, damn, my sage falling apart. I've seen a lot of people be messed up in this lifetime because some hurt person decided to spread their hurt, and steal the spark away from another person. So, but yeah, but that took a lot out of me, because, like I said, I don't, but no, he didn't want to go. And I'm hearing the words, if I could do it over again, I would change. And it's a sad tale. It's like one of those things where you learning, where you figure out it's too late that, okay, if I just had another, So yeah, okay. Let me come back. Let me come back. Yeah, usually, honestly, Miss Lady, usually men like that do not have good relationships. Because that's the thing, like, yeah, we can villainize a person like him. And I'm not saying that, I ain't taking up for the man whatsoever. But same thing like with like an R. Kelly, And once again, ain't taking up for that. Ain't taking up for his damn self. Nah. But the truth of the matter is, and what we don't want to talk about, is that these things don't just happen out of no goddamn where. Like something occurred that disrupted that energy. And a lot of times, Miss Lady, a lot of times, we replicate the love that we've seen, that we were shown. Like you could want the best love, but a lot of times we replicate the type of love that we saw. So if he wasn't given that compassion and that love, or whatever it is that he needed from, the feminine source, authority in his life, that being his mom, or let's say there's other feminine authorities. If he's only had hurt and pain from feminine authorities in his life, especially in his formative years, that's how he translated women. Like women are no down dirty scoundrels. And in his mind, because he was a black man raised by a black woman, black women are low down dirty scoundrels. That's it. And it goes back to the parents. It always goes back to the parental. Like it's never daddy issues. It's always parent issues. It's mommy daddy issues, okay? It's parental issues. A lot of the stuff that we do. Hell, if y'all think about when you preparing food and shit, like just small things that you do. You're probably doing it based on seeing your parents do it when you grew up. And that's the way that you know things. So it's sad. It's one of those sad things where it's like, essentially, when in times where he probably needed somebody to be there for him and hold his hand, people in those formative years failed him. And he probably had that one, lifeline, which is coming out to be his grandmother. And, Granny passed. So it's like, now what do you do without Grandmama? Same thing about, I don't know if you all, well, I'm sure some of y'all got to know. You got to know who Iceberg Slim was. So Iceberg Slim was this pimp back in the 70s, right? And also an author. I'm listening to his autobiography right now. And, Iceberg Slim was a cold-hearted man. Let me tell you that he was nothing pretty, okay? But the first chapters of his book really have you having empathy for this man, because you realize, like, damn, even he says it. Like, who knows what the hell I could have been. On his everlasting spirit. And thank you for providing answers for this reading. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. I think I might be popping back in for live personal readings because I'm on tonight. The energy is hot. But yeah, I'll see you all again very soon. And peace and blessings. Goodbye.